Before we get started with today's interview, just a quick reminder, click the thumbs up, make sure you subscribe and ding the bell so that you don't miss any of the great interviews that we have coming up. Now, on to today's interview. Welcome back, everybody. I have a really special guest with me today, Dr. Jason Sifford, who is one of the composers whose music is on the new Federation Festivals Bulletin. His book is Beware the Jabberwock. Welcome, Jason.
Sam, good to be here.
Let's move on to Whiffling Through the Tulgey Woods. Again, as I played through this, it seemed to me as though the rhythm that you employed in measures 4 and 5 almost seems to say to me, whiffling through the Tulgey Wood. Is that a good connection, or is that just a coincidence?
That is a total coincidence. But I will never not hear it that way now that you've said that. Because you're exactly right. Whiffling through the Tulgey Wood. Yeah.
Very cool.
About music sometimes. You know what I mean? People will bring their own ideas to it, and it's absolutely as valid as whatever my ideas are about it.
Talk a little bit about, this piece has two really distinct sections. We have the 6/8 feel with the long, short, long, short, long, short, long feel in the A section, and then we have this beautiful arpeggiated B section. Talk to us about the contrast that's here and how it portrays or depicts walking through the Tulgey Woods.
In my mind, whiffling means fast. Nobody knows what whiffling means, but I assume that we're, whiffling through the wood. So I did want something with a little bit of a galloping on a horse kind of feel. Of course, that means 6/8 because, I don't know, in my mind, that's how horses work. So in the beginning, the A section of the piece, yes, I just kind of wrote a straight race with a couple of, these seconds that bounce up and down. Maybe we're dodging trees. In the B section, when I get into these arpeggiated triads, one of my little mini missions as a composer is to write pieces that have triads in inversion that are very plain. I've always felt like that's a little bit of a missing link in some of the pedagogical repertoire out there. There are a lot of pieces that have, crosshand arpeggios that are in root position. And then there are a lot of pieces that have first and second inversion chords that are maybe voiced between the hands or sort of spread across in a strange way. And so I wanted something that would be easy for students basically to practice, because you can block it out with the triads as they go up. And so you can practice your 1-3-5 and your 1-2-5 fingerings, and you can make a theory assignment out of it, because it's G minor, and then it's D major in first inversion, and then it's B flat major in second inversion, and then C major in first inversion, and then C minor in first inversion, G minor in second inversion. So they're all different, and that does make it a little bit tricky. But for students who have, learned all of their triads and inversions, it's a great way to take that knowledge and actually put it in a piece.
Oh, that's really cool. I didn't catch on to the fact that there are chords in different inversions here. I think that's really, really, really wonderful. Do you have any thoughts or any suggestions for students approaching these two-note slurs in measure 2 and 3 and places like 10 and 11?
I don't have anything special. It's, obviously a little bit different than doing a classic two-note slur when you have to do the outside of the hand to the inside of the hand. But I think the technique is basically the same. And in this case, we don't need to release the second note as much. It can stay a little more legato and a little bit longer. So it's almost a lyric approach to playing that slur. I will say that I try to isolate technical bits like that. And so, they'll do it, and then they'll do it, and then they get something else to do. I don't want their arms and hands to get bored, and I don't want their arms and hands to get locked into drilling something so much that they get kind of stuck in the mud.
Jason Sifford, thank you so much for joining me today. Again, Jason Sifford's book is Beware the Jabberwock. You definitely need to check it out. So many wonderful pieces in here. Jason, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.